going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and crypto, guys, getting a good pump. Yes, the volume is not high, but we do see CME open interest is still strong. Now, guys, we have FTX token pumps after Gary Gensler's comment. And guys, those who are part of my Patreon, we definitely understand how the NWO works. And we definitely see the NWO giving us an early Christmas gift. Those who are in my stock Patreon premium channel, the newsletter that I wrote, you definitely should be taking advantage. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But we do this, guys, at the beginning of every month. Right now, we do have liquidity coming in. Right now, we have the spot Bitcoin ETF news. Now they're saying the SEC has an 8-day window to approve. So, guys, we keep getting more and more drama. And I know a lot of you have been asking me, do I still feel like Bitcoin and crypto are going to pull back? Guys, in the first quarter, stocks and cryptos pull back in a big way. It happens every single year. And we see the geopolitical events that we know the Fed is going to use in order to start cutting rates. Plus, guys, we have the halving next year. Sometimes Bitcoin pumps during the event. Sometimes Bitcoin pumps 6 months to 12 months after. Once we get into January, February, I will definitely let you know. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are up, but guys, we clearly see they're way off the highs, and that's allowing Bitcoin and crypto and stocks to have breathing room. Plus, we have the dollar down. So if yield rates are coming down, dollar coming down, we know that's great for the markets. We have volume in crypto up. As we know, in order to move in one direction, you have to have volume, and crypto volume is up, even though there's not a lot of volume in the market like it used to be. Plus, we have Tether and USDC, and then we have the Fed. Repo at $1 trillion, but getting close to being under. Remember, guys, it was at $2.5 trillion, and we know Janet Yellen is tapping that. Now, we have the BIS says stablecoins are not a store of value. 90% of them lose the peg. And, guys, we know when it comes to the dollar, we know for a fact the dollar has been lost its peg. All fiat currencies always die. And that's the reason why they're trying to move in this fourth industrial revolution. The dollar's purchasing power has been gone. And then on top of it, we know we're hurting the rest of the nations. And that's the reason why they talk about an even playing field. That's the whole purpose of the digital transformation. But then also it gives the NWO even more power. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sent about $28.2 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Cathie Wood sells Grayscale and buys more Robinhood. And guys, we know if Robinhood is going over to the EU and offering crypto trading, that's going to give them more revenue. Guys, you always follow the money. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But we clearly see Cathie Wood's strategy is all about the fourth industrial revolution. Now we have ARK Invest launches new suite of digital asset ETFs with 21 shares. And of course, guys, we know the media is going to say, oh, they're positioning themselves for the spot Bitcoin ETF. But guys, we know they're positioning themselves for this digital transformation. Yes, a spot Bitcoin ETF is important in the United States, but guys, we have plenty of them in other countries. The fact is that a spot Bitcoin ETF is going to help stabilize the price. But these banks and corporations are getting ready for this whole change of the financial system, this new digital economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Marathon Digital sees a 670% revenue gain in Q3. And yes, you heard that correct. And Marathon Digital dropped down to $3. I think it's all the way back up to $10, guys. So you definitely can hedge yourself around cryptocurrency because now there's enough products where not only can you invest in cryptocurrencies, mining, ETFs, guys, they've already built a new economy. If you sit back and look at the products, if you go to the bar chart that I've sent in my Patreon, I'm going to send it again. You can look at all the products they have, guys. The fourth industrial revolution is here. They just haven't told the sheep. And then lastly, guys, we have actor Idris Elba. And we know they like to bring in the puppets. And we saw him at Davos. We know he works with the UN. But now he's working with Stella, and we saw the commercial, partnering with the foundation about using blockchain to improve the financial access for the less privileged. And of course, they're targeting Africa and South America. And we know how they sell us on how they help in Africa, but we know that's where all the minerals, all the gold, diamonds, everybody in Africa should be rich, but we know what happens. They go and steal all the assets from these countries and then tell them they're poor. Play these commercials with flies all over their head. It's unbelievable how the sheep fall for it. But if you're not connected to the system, you're free. And the same thing with America. Even though we're connected to the system, we still have so many freedoms. And that's what we know the NWO doesn't like. And we know Anthony Sutton broke it down a long time ago. And now the NWO has the technology. Now every single person can be on blockchain. The NWO has the all-seeing eye. And now they can tax the globe without lifting a finger. Know everything you're buying, and then plus tell you what, where, when, and how to buy. And then you have 3 to 6 months to spend the money, or poof, it's gone. Yes, it sounds like a movie, but remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And don't forget, the Crypto Teacher gives you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. And because I'm giving you the truth, yes, I know you're going to hate me. But remember, I'm just a watchman on the wall. Because my people perish from the lack of knowledge. Because they reject it. And we know the Most High is going to reject the children. And we clearly see it today. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Because he knows. When it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher, and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.